my channel. So for today's video, I'm gonna show you how I plan and stay consistent in my YouTube channel. You guys know I've been doing it for about a year now, and I've been uploading almost at least once a week. Sometimes I do upload twice a week. Yeah, so I just want to show you like some tips and tricks, what I picked up throughout the last year and how I kind of like added some stuff into my how I organize my life basically to make sure that I always have content for you guys every week and I stay consistent. But before we get into what I have to show you guys, I just want to say thank you to everybody who likes, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, so before we get into what I have to show you guys, I just want to talk about the month of December. You guys probably noticed that I uploaded a lot more videos in December, like I would upload twice a week. And this is what brought me into buying some of the stuff that I have to show you guys today, because I realized how like it was so easy, honestly. And some people might say like twice is actually, I think twice a week is pretty okay. If you do more than that, I'm like seriously, like I applaud you guys, because even with my 2 videos a week, I didn't have a day off really, except for maybe sometimes Saturday, because I didn't want to do anything on Saturdays, but Sundays I would edit and stuff like that. So in the month of December, before December started, I actually made a calendar. So basically I would, in my calendar, this was the month of December, I would put whenever I had to post a video, whenever I had to edit a video, whenever I had to film a video. Everything was written down to the letter, so everything was organized. And honestly, it's like your mind is free, you know what you're supposed to do, and it's just way easier than before. Because before, what I used to do is like think about a video, it will be all in my head, and then I will come into filming. It would take me longer than I was supposed to, because sometimes I don't think about everything, so sometimes I would be in front of the camera and like take my time. And so even with that, I actually like brought some tips I can show you guys to shorten your filming time. With that being said, the first thing I want to show you is my calendar. I bought a big ass calendar. Just want to show you guys. So this is the calendar I bought. It looks like this. I don't really want to show you guys everything in it because it's showing my few next weeks and what I have to upload and film, so I don't want to like spoil anything for you guys, because you guys know I pretty much keep my content pretty private before I upload. I don't, unless you follow me on Instagram, something I say, but most of the time it's whatever pops up, you guys are gonna be like, oh, so that's what she's been working on. So basically in my calendar I write everything. I write like the same way I did with my sheet of paper. I just write it on there now. So I write when I film, when I post, and when I edit. That's a thing like a lot of people don't talk about, is about editing. Editing takes time. I know a lot of people can edit in one day. For me, I can't. I need that time to like look at it, the first draft, and then I look at it again, and then I look at it again. That's just the way I work. Some people like they can edit one day, like good for them. That's just not me. So I also write when I have to edit, because sometimes it can take longer, and then you need to plan your editing time, because you just don't know how long it's going to take. Sometimes you might think it might take you like 2 days or 1 day, whatever, and if it takes you longer, you need to know when you're going to be able to edit next, just in case something happens, you know. I just want to be prepared basically. Yeah, I even write like when I network, meaning like when I go and be on YouTube or on Instagram and I like go and like and comments on like other people's videos or photos or whatever, because that's part of YouTube too. You want to go out there, but it's something that you won't necessarily see the progress right now, but eventually you'll see like people are gonna start knowing you and everything, gonna see that you're always there like commenting, and it could be beneficial later on in your progress. This is for my calendar, and I keep my calendar on my desk. It's always on my desk. You can actually hook it up if you want, like on the wall or anything. Me, I keep it on my desk because this is when I come into my room, this is like where I can see what I have to do during the week or what I have to do that day, because it's just easier for me. So the next thing I want to show you is my planner. Here we call it agenda, but you guys call it planner as it's a planner. So I have this one. Okay, so for my planner, sorry, when it comes to the planner, like here I have a calendar again, so you guys can see that like it's pretty repetitive from my calendar on my desk, and then I have my planner here. It's pretty repetitive, but the thing is, my calendar I keep on my desk, and this baby I keep in my purse. It's always with me. If I'm in my room, it's next to my bed because that's when I think about stuff sometimes. But this is supposed to be with you at all times because this is basically how your day's going. So here you have your calendar, and then when you turn your page, like this is this week basically. So this is my week, Monday to Sunday, what I have to do. Yeah, I write everything down, when I have to film, when I have to edit, when I have to post. I write when I have to, like, also you can write some notes right here. On my notes sometimes I just, because if you're somewhere else, since this is always with you, on your notes what I write is like, what if I'm doing a makeup tutorial, I write whatever palette I want to use, what the look is gonna look like, or like what lip products I want to use. It's just like a draft of like ideas and how you want your makeup tutorial to be basically. And then you have a to-do list right here that you can write what you have to do during the week. It could be like an appointment, it could be like you have to go buy some milk, it could be anything you want. For me, this is really about YouTube, so everything you're gonna see here is really about YouTube. So if I have a to-do list, it's like I have to post my video, or like I have to film. And I just rewrite it because like that, it's stuck in my head basically, and it just sometimes you forget, so that's when you need a planner. And here you have your goals. On my goals I write how many subscribers I want to achieve that week, and reminders like when I have to pay my bills and stuff like that, but nobody cares about that, honestly. I don't plan that much ahead. I just want to say, like, December was kind of exceptional because, you know, there's Christmas, there's New Year's, so you know when you want to upload like a Christmas look and a New Year's look, so it was easier for me to plan my whole month before. Some people can do it like on Monday. I'll plan the week that's coming, basically the same week, because on Mondays I don't do anything because after the weekend I'm just so tired. But on Mondays I plan my week. So basically this Monday, that's what I did. I wrote everything down, how I wanted my look to look. Sometimes I have some ideas from before, but just for me to see like, okay, this week is when I'm gonna upload that video. So that's when I kind of elaborate on the subject and I go, okay, like what I'm gonna use exactly, how I'm gonna film it. Sometimes knowing, like, I think my last video, like I said to myself, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna focus on the eyes and the lips, and I wrote it down, and it's just for you to know that this is how you want to film the video. Because even if you have an idea and then you go in front of the camera, you're like, okay, let's start. Where are you gonna start? And that takes time. That's when you kind of like take the time and like you waste a bit of time. That's what I would do before. I would just go in front of the camera. I had an idea, I would go in front of the camera, but I didn't know what I was gonna use. So then I would do it and it would take me like so long to film, and just a waste of my time, really. So the next thing I want to show you is my notebook. Okay, so for my notebook, I actually have two notebooks. I used to have, last week I only had one, but I kind of started like rewriting everything into like a more proper notebook because it was getting out of control. So this is my first notebook that I ever had for YouTube. In this notebook, I write everything. So I have my YouTube ideas, I write my progress, like month by month. I write all the tips and tricks that I like, because sometimes I watch YouTube videos on how to grow your channels. All the tips and all the tricks that I basically come across, I would write them. And also I started, because I want to grow my Instagram more, so I started working on some like tips and tricks for Instagram as well. Yeah, so this is basically like everything that I write in this. It's really a draft, like it goes from YouTube ideas to like Instagram to like YouTube again to like progress. It's really just a mess. And also what I started doing in this notebook is basically write scenarios for my videos. This is where it's gonna you're gonna be more efficient when you film a video. You're not gonna waste your time. So what I do is I write my title. Basically it looks like this. So this is like here, like this is a YouTube idea. This is how my video is supposed to be. So basically I write my title, and then after I write my intro, I just write whatever I want to talk about in my intro. That makes sense. So you can say, okay, I want to talk about like subscribers, I want to talk about like what I'm going to use or anything like that. It could be anything really, whatever you want to talk about in your intro. Like when you come in front of the camera, you already know what you're going to say, and you're more comfortable, you know, like I don't know, like I feel like I'm just more comfortable when it comes to filming after, when I know what I want to say, and I don't waste my time trying to figure out what I want to say also. And after I write my scenario for my makeup look, so like for this one I would write, okay, I'm gonna use NYX, I'm gonna use my Huda Beauty palette, I'm gonna use like whatever lips gloss I'm gonna use. I think I have L'Oreal and I have my lip liner, so I write down every little detail so I know exactly what I'm gonna use in the video. Sometimes you can get some hiccups, so it doesn't really turn out the way you see in your head, but at least it's going fast because you already know what product you want to use, so it's like better for you. It's also, it doesn't waste your time. And then I also write whatever I want to talk about in my outro. So like just say like, okay, bye guys, I'll see you next time. And I know it sounds stupid because it's pretty much the same thing every time, but if you write it and you see it, you'll know where you're at in your when you film your video, and you know like, okay, it's time to say goodbye. Okay, I'm just gonna say that, because sometimes I'll be like there for like 10 minutes and I'm like, am I done? Am I done? Like, am I done? Do I need to say something else? And I would just look at me and like, okay, I guess I'm done. But when everything is written down, you already know you're done. So it's time to say goodbye. And it's like, okay, I have to go and upload this and go edit. And that's it. So this is my notebook. Well, like I said, I went and bought another notebook. So this is my new one because I started like putting everything that's in there so it's more organized right now. So basically I have my tips and tricks, I have my progress, my ideas, and tips and tricks for Instagram. So basically it looks like this. It's really up to you how you want to stay organized, but I find this is really like this compared to everything else. This is like my Bible because this is everything. Like this is everything to me, and this I keep on my night table next to me because whenever I have an idea, when I'm like right in my bed like watching videos sometimes and you get an idea, I want to make sure I write it down because sometimes I forget, but I'll think about it like really later on, and I want to make sure that like I write it down right away so that sometimes I can elaborate some ideas. And that's another thing, like if you see my YouTube ideas, like I have a lot, like I have all this, I have all this, like all this, all this, all of this. Like I have a lot of ideas, but the thing is sometimes you write an idea but it's just not, first of all, you're not in the mood to film it, so don't film it because it's gonna show in your video. Or second, you have an idea but you just don't know how you're gonna film it. Sometimes it just takes time. Like sometimes, like even now I'm filming videos that I thought about like months and months ago, but now I actually feel like I have like the tools and everything that I want to film it correctly and the way I want it to be. So it's for you, like write ideas like that. You always have something to like to post basically. And here I even have my tips and tricks for Instagram. So yeah, to me this is the most important thing to me because this will keep you, like it will make sure you stay consistent, when the planner and the calendar will make sure you stay organized. So yeah, you guys, this is basically it for this video. I just wanted to share whatever I picked up throughout the year and whatever I like picked up to like stay consistent, make sure you guys always have content from me, because you don't want to like disappear for like months and months because people might not come back to you and watch your videos. So you want to make sure you stay consistent and always have content for your subscribers, your followers, whatever, however you want to call them. Yeah, so these are the three. I might add some things throughout the year, I don't know, but for now I think this is how I want to plan and stay consistent on YouTube because I find it works really, really well. Going back, before I used to write everything in my computer, I have a Mac, so I used to write everything in my calendar. So I would write the same thing, how when I film, when I would edit, and when I would post. Yeah, it was really effective because I also have an iPhone, so whenever I would write on my Mac, it would go directly to my phone, and basically your iPhone always reminds you of what you need to do when. And also that's the thing with the Mac, it was really nice because you can actually put the time when you want to like edit, let's say. So it would, in a way it was like better, but another way like I found it was getting a bit annoying because I couldn't really stick to the time schedule. Like I know I was gonna do it that day, but just for the time schedule, sometimes things happen and just, you know what, you don't have time to like make sure you have to edit like at 9 o'clock. Like, no, I can't. It was nice for the time being. I might go back to it, but for now, I like the way it is. I just want to know, I know a lot of you guys that are watching me are actually YouTubers, so let me know if you guys have any tips and tricks on how you stay organized. What do you guys do basically to stay organized, stay consistent, make sure you always have content for your followers and your subscribers. And let me know if any of my tips or tricks you guys are going to use or try at least. You know, you never know, it might not work for everyone, but let me know if you guys are actually going to try them for yourselves, for your channel, because I actually want to know. Just thank you for watching, and thank you for everybody who likes, comments, and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. You guys know I really appreciate it, right? Yeah, if you guys want to see how I achieved this look, it's nothing crazy, not like my last tutorial, but if you guys want to see, it's my video that's right before this one, I think. I'll link it down below. Yeah, I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.